To be trained as drone pilots to be on patrol, keeping an eye in the sky.
Like a regular police car that you see driving up and down Central Park, looking for any type of anomalies, looking for any fights, just to add an extra layer of eyes up there.
And we did see 2 drones launch in front of us, flying right over Central Park. The view on the screen, crystal clear. Mary Lynn Buckley, 1010 wins on 92.3 FM in Central Park.
Winds News Time 7:31. Need an eye in the sky for the roads, Karen Stewart. How are we looking out there?
We're going to start with the Hudson River. Here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. The inbound GW Bridge is 45 minutes from 8095, 25 minutes from the Palisades approach. The Lincoln is 35 to 40, and the Holland Tunnel has a 1-hour wait. New Jersey's been busy this morning. We still have that 78 problem. Westbound in the local lanes at exit 57, that ramp is partially blocked. We've got an overturned tractor trailer on it, and a fluid spill as well. So westbound 78's express lanes are for you. Then in Jersey City, the inbound Pulaski Skyway is very messy near the Tonley Circle. At the circle, we got a broken down car. The right lane is blocked. We've got callers into the 1010 Winds traffic tip line about that. And Route 9 at the Edison Bridge and Woodbridge southbound has an accident investigation. Only one lane is open. Northbound, the left lane is also blocked. Your alternate here is the Garden State Parkway, or you can try Route 35 instead. Now, if you're traveling Long Island, things are in pretty good shape on the Wantagh. The Meadowbrook Parkway is doing well. Sunrise Highway has delays from exit 26 out into exit 20 currently, and the LIRR is running on or close to schedule. Traffic is sponsored by the Barnesburg Traffic Tip Line at 844 Gen 1010. Traffic in transit every 10 minutes around the clock. Breaking traffic alerts whenever they happen. I'm Karen Stewart, 1010 Winds on 92.3 FM.
I'm attorney Rich Barnes. If you've been in a car crash, choosing the right firm is crucial to get the help you need and the best result possible.
The Barnes Firm. Injury attorneys call 1-800-8-million.
Manhattan, Long Island. Hey, it's November 14th. You guys know what today's national day is? It's National Lighten Up, Loosen Up Day.
The name's Francis Sawyer. But everybody calls me Psycho. Any of you guys call me Francis, and I'll kill you.
Lighten up, Francis.
Yeah, today's the day to take a break from your usual stressful thoughts. Meteorologist Joe Lundberg. And listen, the way the weather's been, Joe, it's not really all that stressful. We could use a little rain. Do I need to do a little rain dance or something? What do we got?
You know, you might want to get out those dancing shoes because we could use some rain. And I see very little in the forecast, Scott, between now and late next week. That's how long this drought is likely to extend across the tri-state. Today, not a drop of rain in sight. Any sun will give way to more and more cloud. It'll stay chilly. Our high about 48 tonight. Mostly cloudy, 40 in Midtown, mid to upper 30s most suburbs. Tomorrow we start with clouds, but get sunnier with each passing hour and a little breezy and milder up to 58. A mild weekend coming up. Lots of sunshine Saturday, a gusty breeze, low 60s. Low 60s Sunday, sunshine starting to mix with clouds in the afternoon. Partly cloudy and 38 in Central Park, humidity at 50%, winds north at 9. Repeating the current temperature, 38 going up to 48 in Midtown. I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg on New York's weather station, 1010 Winds on 92.3 FM.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Winds News Time, 7:34. Human Rights Watch is an international non-governmental organization. They say Israel is committing crimes against humanity in Gaza as the war rages on.
Nadia Hardman with Human Rights Watch says Israeli forces have carried out deliberate controlled demolitions of homes and civilian infrastructure in Gaza.
Essentially, Israel claims that it is evacuating people lawfully. You can evacuate people if it is for an imperative military reason or for their security, but you have to do it in a particular way. There are some very set conditions. You have to move people safely and you have to give them access to food, shelter, water, and not separate families, for example.
She says governments should halt weapons to Israel until the so-called crimes against humanity end.
That's correspondent Matt Piper. Israeli military responded saying it's, quote, committed to international law and operates accordingly, and that it issues evacuation orders strictly to protect civilians from combat. Hey, according to the feds, hackers connected to Beijing have compromised the networks of multiple telecommunications companies.
The FBI says a federal investigation into Chinese government efforts to hack into U.S. telecommunications networks has revealed a broad and significant cyber espionage campaign. It says the hackers compromised several firms to obtain customer call records and gain access to the private communications of a limited number of individuals. The FBI did not identify those targeted, but said most are primarily involved in government or political activity. Last month, officials said hackers linked to China targeted the phones of Donald Trump, running mate J.D. Vance, and people associated with Vice President Kamala Harris. U.S. authorities have also accused China of targeting infrastructure like the electrical grid. Beijing has denied accusations of hacking. Ben Thomas, Washington.
All right, let's talk UFOs. Is intelligent alien life darting around in the skies above us? U.S. government experts, former DOD, NASA officials, many others testifying before a House Oversight Committee yesterday on reports of unidentified anomalous phenomena. We used to call them UFOs. People at the hearing say that the government has, quote, a huge amount of secret information on UFOs, including photos and video. During the hearing, Luis Elizondo, author and former Department of Defense official, saying, quote, UAPs are real.
Advanced technologies not made by our government or any other government are monitoring sensitive military installations around the globe. Furthermore, the U.S. is in possession of UAP technologies, as are some of our adversaries. I believe we are in the midst of a multi-decade secretive arms race, one funded by misallocated taxpayer dollars.
The Pentagon issued a report in March saying it has found no evidence of extraterrestrial spacecraft. Gracie Abrams making a big run at Shabuzi. Where? When? How, Scott? We get all the details. 1010 Wins Entertainment's coming up next.
The best AI assistant isn't one that knows the whole world. It's one that knows your world. A custom assistant built on Watson X with IBM's Granite models can leverage your trusted data, be easily trained on your workflows, and integrate with your apps. It can be tuned to do just what you need, because the more AI knows about your world, the more it can help you do. Learn more at ibm.com/productivity. IBM. Let's create.
In business, service is everything. Cintas delivers what you need to better serve your customers. Whether it's freshly laundered work apparel for almost any job imaginable, tested and inspected fire protection systems, first aid and safety supplies, on-site AED training, or mops and restroom products, stocked and ready when you need them. Better work days happen together. So visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
Everywhere you look, things are getting more expensive. So at Consumer Cellular, we're lowering the price for those 50 and up. Now you can get unlimited talk, text, and data for $30 a line when you buy two. That's just $60 a month for 2 unlimited lines. So if you're 50 and up, make the switch and save. Come on, you've earned this. Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit consumercellular.com today. Requires 2 lines of service, age validation, and credit approval, subject to system and area limits, taxes, and other fees apply.
Well, the Billboard charts are heating up. So you got Shabuzi, who's been on top of the charts for 17 weeks. He's looking to break the Lil Nas X record of 19 weeks. But look out, because here comes Gracie Abrams. Abrams, That's So True, is coming up on the outside pretty fast. Music experts think she could unseat Shabuzi as his sales start to slide. Gracie's been touring with Taylor Swift, so her star has been rising. There's also been a push on TikTok to get her to #1.
Entertainment on 1010 Wins is sponsored by Shulman & Hill, New York's injury lawyers.
Go to hurtny.com.
That's hurtny.com.
There's one number you need to know. If you're injured and it's somebody else's fault, it's all nines.
The number is 212, all nines.
It's the number you call when you want justice. Nobody cares more about their clients than Parker Wakeman. Nobody. If you need real help, real fast, you call the nines. Parker Wakeman has won billions of dollars for their clients, and they can help you too. Call Parker Wakeman. Tough lawyers, easy number. It's all nines. That's 212, all nines.
As a mom, comforting my family is what I do best. Vicks Vapor Stick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks Vapors in an easy-to-apply stick, and it dries fast, so there's no mess. I use it to comfort myself and my family.
Thanks, Mom.
Vicks Vapor Stick, soothing comfort for the whole family. And when you need more comfort for yourself, try Vicks Vapor Shower Max for steamy Vicks Vapors. Use as directed. Vapor Stick for use stages 4 and up. Vapor Shower Max, use for adults only.
My friends, I want to thank you for making 1010 Wins your #1 choice for news in all of New York.
The News Watch never stops. This is 1010 Wins at 92.3 FM. You give us 22 minutes,
We'll give you the world. Good morning. We're at 38 degrees at 7:40 on this Thursday, November 14th. I'm Scott Stanford. Here's what's happening. Commuters who have to head down below 60th in the city, sounds like we're going to be spending another $180 a month. The governor's set to announce a congestion pricing toll of $9 a pop. More brush fires sparking up around the city. Inwood Hill Park burning yesterday and into this morning. Tour operators at the Statue of Liberty say tourists are getting ripped off by scammers every day, and they're looking for help from the city to crack down. Heads are spinning in D.C. after President-elect Trump appoints Florida Rep. Matt Gaetz as Attorney General. Gaetz has been under investigation in a sex trafficking probe. Jake Paul and Mike Tyson are ready to rock.
I'm not getting my bit off on Friday night, so I got my diamond spiked ear covers right there.
Yeah, Paul ready just in case Tyson tries to bite his ear like he did to Holyfield. They're going to box tomorrow night on Netflix. Checking sports, Knicks lose a tough one to the Bills. Nets lose to Boston. Wins news time, 7:41. Traffic and transit. We get you back out to those busy roads. How we looking, Karen Stewart?
Well, here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. At the Hudson River, we are 45 minutes at the George, 40 at the Lincoln, and an hour inbound over the Holland Tunnel. At the East River, the Throgs Neck and Whitestone, not bad at all. The RFK Triborough Bridge, though, is really banged out across the span. We've got delays on the Grand Central that go back to City Field, and that are pushing the eastbound BQE from 31st Avenue up into the Grand Central West and to the very busy RFK Triborough. Try to take the 59th Street Bridge if you can. The Northern Boulevard delay happens to be a little bit longer of a delay than the Queens Boulevard delay is to the inbound 59th Street Bridge. But the bridge is much better than the RFK, and the Queens Midtown Tunnel is even better than both of those. So try to jump on that if you can, at least. Let's see what we've got for you in the boroughs. Queens, Van Wyck, southbound at Linden Boulevard. Broken down car is still in the right lane at Linden. We've got delays that are bumper to bumper, almost back to Jewel Avenue on the southbound Van Wyck, and northbound we're heavy into Atlantic Avenue from back at the Belt Parkway. So if you like an alternate to the Van Wyck, you can try Lefferts Boulevard or Sutphin Boulevard. They'll both work out well as alternates. And if you're traveling out in Long Island, just westbound LIE delays traveling from the Little Neck Parkway out into the Cross Island Parkway. Other than that, we're in good shape on Long Island's Big Three. Traffic and transit every 10 minutes around the clock. I'm Karen Stewart, 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM.
Well, it's back. Commuters' favorite two words, congestion pricing. The governor set to take the podium at high noon today to announce the new pricing structure.
The governor is expected to end her pause on congestion pricing, but will lower the fee from $15 to $9. Though drivers tell 1010 Wins that's still too expensive.
I think the worst thing ever. You know something? I cannot afford it to pay every time.
I think it's a complete disaster.
But Danny Pearlstein with the Riders Alliance says it's a good thing the governor changed her mind.
The pause was a big mistake, but we now see the governor taking a courageous step forward.
Congestion pricing will provide millions of dollars for mass transit, and Governor Hochul may have felt pressured to move ahead before Donald Trump becomes president and might have the power to block it. Roger Stern, 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM.